Trump decided to slap 25% tariff on steel and aluminum. Our favorite
Nazi Nepo baby
is trying to purchase OpenAI, and Trump gets judicial pushback for trying to retire all government employees.
On his way to New Orleans, he said that more new tariffs would be announced today.
Any steel coming into the United States is going to have a 25% tariff. U.S. Steel was one of our great companies, and through a lot of stupidity and bad government and also bad management of the company, it lost that luster. But it's going to gain it back, and tariffs are going to help.
All right, let's start out with something positive here. These tariffs are much better than the ones from last week. And you know what? I think that was just a test run, because a 25% tariff on steel and aluminum, if done correctly, is positive for domestic manufacturing. Done correctly, that is. Because you need industrial policy, preferably before tariffs, because all tariffs do is raise the price. That's the point. Don't even get me started on axing the IRS and replacing it with the ERS, because the IRS collected $4.9 trillion in 2024, with tariffs making a whopping 1.57%, meaning you would have to have a 119.51% tariff on everything. That's $119.51 avocado. Avocados. So, Mr. President, please keep the IRS and take your 25% tariffs on metals, and please invest in infrastructure, workforce, and the supply chains.
Hi there, Morgan. So an Elon Musk-led group of investors is reportedly making a $97.4 billion bid for control of the nonprofit arm of OpenAI. This is according to the Wall Street Journal. This appears to be an unsolicited offer.
All right, let's see who can AI generate the biggest dick, because Musk offered a light $97.4 billion for Sam Altman's OpenAI. Hey, ChatGPT, what do you think about this?
Don't worry. I'm not for sale, especially not to billionaires with a habit of making things worse.
Is this about saving OpenAI from turning for profit, or is it about controlling the competition and taking over the titan of a specific industry? Again,
breaking news that we want to bring to you this hour. It's about the federal buyout plan by the Trump administration. Just moments ago, a federal judge has blocked President Donald Trump's buyout plan for federal employees in place today and said he would consider imposing it for a longer period of time. The decision by U.S. District Judge George O'Toole in Boston prevents Trump's administration from implementing the buyout plan for now, giving a temporary victory to labor unions that have sued to stop it entirely. More than 2 million federal civilian employees had faced a midnight deadline to accept the proposal. It is unclear when the judge will rule on the union's request.
While Trump has been facing legal roadblocks over his executive orders, his biggest donor isn't doing much better. The Government Efficiency Department, I'm not calling it that, has been aggressively targeting federal agencies that look into his companies. Congress makes the budget, not a bureaucrat. This is illegal and unconstitutional, which is why the GED is facing multiple lawsuits, from privacy violations to free speech infringements to the fact that he's the largest federal contractor and now a government employee and has now hacked the Treasury and installed a private server. And it's good to keep in mind, as Trump pushes the legal boundaries with executive orders and as Musk is testing the limits of legal and ethical restrictions on special advisors in the government, both have been facing significant pushback. But the outcomes are uncertain. There's a chance nothing will come of this, and if there's anything I've learned about Trump, it's that is the only consistency, because it's not about draining the swamp or making America great again. It's about power. I control you, and I control you. Good night.